This is episode 131 of Pausing on the Prophets, and today we are looking at Isaiah 20, verses 1 through 6, and Isaiah writes, In the year that the commander came to Ashdod, when Sargon, the king of Assyria, sent him, and he fought against Ashdod and captured it, at that time the Lord spoke through Isaiah the son of Amoz, saying, Go, and loosen the sackcloth from your hips, and take your shoes off your feet. And he did so, going naked and barefoot. And the Lord said, Even as my servant Isaiah has gone naked and barefoot 3 years as a sign and a token against Egypt and Cush, so the king of Assyria will lead away the captives of Egypt and the exiles of Cush, young and old, naked and barefoot, with buttocks uncovered, to the shame of Egypt. Then they will be dismayed and ashamed because of Cush, their hope, in Egypt, their boast. So the inhabitants of this coastland will say in that day, Behold, such is our hope, for we fled for help to be delivered from the king of Assyria. And we, how shall we escape? Isaiah is acting out a living parable here. In chapter 19, remember, Isaiah proclaimed what would be in the far future. But how can he be trusted? Anyone can make a prediction about some future event after everyone presently concerned is long gone. But what if we could see with our eyes something that came about that had been foretold? And this brings us to our current chapter. You see, Ashdod did rebel against Assyria. And they were counting on Egypt for help. And yet Isaiah was told to walk around naked and barefoot for 3 years as a sign of what would be concerning Egypt. And lo and behold, Assyria did lead away captives from Egypt. And people listening to Isaiah's prophecy would have known that. And what is the purpose of all this then? Well, it's to get people to realize that trusting in foreign powers or our own politicians will not save us. Our only hope is to trust in the one true God.